Yo, what's going on, everybody? Thank y'all again for tuning in to another episode of the Dope Session Podcast. I'm your host, Kelvy. I'm joined by a good friend of mine. He is the creative director, MC of the Microphone Misfit. Y'all already know who it is. Y'all seen the Anime Midwest videos. Y'all actually seen me do an interview with him. So, y'all don't know, this is D-Nick The Microphone Misfit. What up, bro?
What up, man? Yeah, man. I know this is a conversation we kind of float around a lot that we about to have, man. Well, first, I'm happy to be here, and I'm just anxious to, get this rolling.
Yeah, man. So, like you said, this is a conversation that we always have, especially about the business and how things, what happens and what things go on within the business. And one of the things that we recently talked about was the movie House Party. And the conversation came up because, I had talked about listening to Mad Skills' Hip Hop Confidential, Hip Hop Confession podcast, and the episode that I listened to had Kid on there from Kid Play, and he talked about how originally it was Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, but then they decided not to do it because what you told me was that because New Line was suing them for using the theme song to Nightmare on Elm Street for the song Nightmare on My Street. And
well, it wasn't so much. It wasn't that they were using anything. They were in trademark infringement. They're rapping about Freddy Krueger killing somebody in his dreams, and they didn't give permission to that.
Right. Okay. And so then you told me the story about how the movie was originally supposed to be for Groove Be Chill. Can you explain that story so everybody kind of know what the story is?
Yeah, there's actually a documentary, like a mini doc about it that's out there. It's just not getting. I actually own it. Shout out to the Sensei of Soul, because he's the one who sent that. Our good friend SOS, told me about it, and I copped it. I saw the trailer and I was like, oh man. And so the movie was based on Groove Be Chill's life. They are, for people that don't know, Groove Be Chill was the Long Island hip hop act, that went, they would throw house parties. That's kind of how they got their name out there. They would throw house parties. When when you hear Rakim talk about 7 MCs and all that type of stuff, he would be battling. He was battling people at their parties. They would throw parties. So when they all got signed to Uptown, and they were on the director of the Uptown, this Uptown video for Uptown Records was the Hutton brothers, and he took an affinity for them because they were the most professional. They were early. They were just on point. Like, they were just really professional. And so he got tight with them. Hear their story. Felt like hip hop needed, like the youth needed a hip hop movie, and he based it around their life as people who would go to parties, throw parties. If you look at their first music video, the Groove Be Chill's first music video, that whole scene in there about with Chill bumping the table with bumping Bilal's table. That's in their very first music video years before House Party. And
Right.
you know, but what happened was their song, the song is called What You Better Know About Hip Hop Music. It didn't catch flame, it wasn't fire, you know. And so because the record didn't catch, you know, New Line Cinema wanted to go with another group, another act, so to speak. And then, you know, and with such is the case with film studios, you know, Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince were in the running. There became a version of the script for them. You know, Kid and Play kind of got involved. The script got like adapted and reformatted for them. You know, rewrites happened, but the genesis of House Party was Groove Be Chill.
Right.
The B in B, Groove Be Chill, stands for Bilal, who was their DJ Bilal. You know, MC Chill and MC Groove and DJ Bilal. Martin Lawrence's character is DJ Bilal. You know what I'm saying? And when you watch the House Party movie, the real DJ Bilal is the dude that sleep on the chair that they throw coats on and all that type of stuff. That was his, you know, he didn't have no speaking role because, you know, don't nobody want to pay, you know, the actor, you know what I'm saying? Because if he speak, then he's more than an extra. You got to give him, you know, all of that type of stuff. But and you know, they don't get no writing credit or anything of that nature.
Right.
I mean, Chill and Groove are in the movie, so they get something as actors. And that's not to say that Reginald Hutland and his brother were snakes. You're talking about in New Line Cinema, so there's a film studio that's above their pay grade. So like he probably did the best he could, giving him the brother the benefit of the doubt. Like he put them in the movie. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, so I don't want to sound like we trashing the Hudlin brothers, you know, or anything. It's just, you know, because again, that type of stuff happened, you know. It's a story about their life and you know, and so that leads to, you know, and this is a mini doc that's out in the internet, you know, like in the ether, and it tracks because it's in their first music, like a scene from the movies in their first music video. Their DJ, their name is Groove Be Chill, and DJ Bilal is a character in the movie played by Martin Lawrence. So it's not like this is some like bullshit. This is legit. You know what I'm saying? So that's the background information that prompted the conversation, but that spearheaded into another thing that you were asking about. So I'll let you take it from there, Kelvy.
Yeah. So basically, when you told me about the background story of Groove Be Chill, how House Party was based on Groove Be Chill. Excuse me. Because every time I hear the story about House Party, it starts with, it was supposed to be Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. You know, the copyright infringement stuff with them, and Nightmare on My Street happened. They're getting sued, so they like, nah, we ain't gonna do it. And then it goes to Kid and Play. And then, like I said, when you told me about the story, I started wondering. I said, well, why not? Why don't anybody tell the whole story? Because Groove Be Chill, like, even though it is about their life, and you know, the song that they came out with didn't hit, but they're still in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like Groove was the dude that was drunk. You know, this right here make your dick hard.
Mm-hmm.
God diesel. Like that, and then Chill is like, you know, he you know, like he said in the video, he bumps the table, and he does the same thing in the movie. And so, and then on top of that, Chill, whose real name is Daryl Mitchell, he goes on to be in several TV shows and movies. And it seems like every time the story of House Party comes up, they get excluded. And so my thing was, like I said before, like, why not tell the whole story? You know, it's because, like, if they wasn't in the movie at all and you just did what you did, that would be one thing. But they're in the movie, and especially like if you are a lover of House Party, because I am, I know that you are too.
Yeah.
Why not tell that story?
Because, well, short answer is the business. Another short answer is they don't have the best publicist, if they got a publicist at all.
Right.
A longer, more. It's because of Kid and Play, where they're a cultural landmark. Like, they have the House Party signifies, honestly, maybe the purest, genuine hip hop movie and Black coming of age teen movie. You know, like, it's,
yeah,
you know, you think about it, after Cooley High, what was the next Black teen movie? For my money,
that's interesting, because
was House Party next?
It had to be, because I don't remember.
We didn't
like
have.
I said, other than Cooley High, I don't remember any other. And like, I could be wrong in that, but I don't remember any other like actual like Black teen movies.
Right, you and me are movie like aficionados, and I don't remember
unless it's like, because some popped in my head. So unless it's like Cornbread Earl and Me, but I don't know if they were. That was classified.
That was before. That was before right. Cooley High.
Okay. But after Cooley High, yeah, I don't remember any other.
If it wasn't before Cooley High, is around the same time. But I feel like Cornbread Earl and Me was the same time as Cooley High. You know what I'm saying? It might have been. It might have been around the same time. It might have been around the same time.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, like you said, like after Cooley High, I don't remember if there was like. It quite possibly could be House Party.
That's what I'm saying.
Unless I'm wrong and whatever, like it quite possibly is House Party.
Right. Like, so it's yeah, man. So there's not that much. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not that much, coming of age fun, like, teen, like there's no Black Revenge of the Nerds, or there's no Black Porkies, or anything like that.
Right.
And yeah, Cornbread Earl and Me and Cooley High, I had to look it up. Cornbread Earl and Me and Cooley High came out the same year.
Okay.
So there's only months or months disparity. So that's essentially, there hasn't been nothing since Coolie High and Cornbread Early Me.
Okay.
75. Yeah. So, cause I can't think of nothing. That's right. Like, that was teens and like music genre type of, movies. Like there's no Black Saturday Night Fever type of jump off. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, which is what makes House Party so special. So, say that to say, Kid and Play are cemented because they're a cultural landmark.
Right.
Will Smith is like one of the biggest Black movie stars ever. You know what I'm saying? So he's, no pun intended, like the song says, he's an icon living. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, man. So when it's asked, like, that's just a more fun what if story.